Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite straw hat Nico. Talking about welcome to the ballroom. You're not disappointed, to say the least. I was really happy with the episode as a whole because normally first episodes of me, it sets the stage for how I'm gonna feel about the show. It's gonna be something where as soon as it drops, I'm gonna watch or ignore it or save it for a rainy day. But this show right here, I can see myself giving it easily when it's all said and done an 8 or maybe a 10 depending on how it all wraps everything up. If there's a light novel or manga, I may check it out as well. But look, welcome to the ballroom. Did something I thought was never gonna happen for a good time. It's basically so that you can dance, but for anime, but a little bit better because the main character doesn't really have natural talent to be a good dancer. He's not really overly confident. Seems like he's literally, to make us a little bit of an introvert, at least a shy person. But hey, he out here making moves, so I'm happy. But look, whole premise of the show is our main character, Fujita, about to go to high school. He doesn't know what he wants to do, and even the teacher's asking him, what do you really want to do? You didn't pick a single thing on the paper. It's like it's a career paper. You have to choose, okay, what do you want to do in high school, after high school, etc., right? He was saying to himself, he was actually like lost in the sauce for a second, and the teacher's like, hey, what do you want to do? Do you have a single thing that matters to you that you actually can see yourself doing? And his answer was, I don't know. He walked past the classroom, see another girl in a similar situation, and he's saying to himself, hey, because even smart people have a tough time deciding what they want to do. But for some random reason, he looked at her too long and she saw his gaze, and then he walked away. Socially awkwardly, he just ran for it. Seemed like he was leaving his school, and you see that same girl at a different location, so he ran to that same place. Turns out it was a dancing studio, so he's like, oh, she dances. That's cool. And some random bullies pull up on him and they're trying to, take his lunch money. He don't got no lunch money or money in general. And for some reason, it's like he doesn't want to cause problems, but at the same time, he feels some type of way. Then out of nowhere, this random guy on a motorcycle pulls up and scares bullies off. He's saying, hey, bullying's not cool. They were gone. So I guess there were some chumps. And he's like, hey, you want a trial? And of course, Fujita's like, a trial? What are you talking about, bruh? So look. He meant was, okay, you want a trial dance lesson to see if you're about this life or not. Remember, this is Fujita's first time doing something like this, so obviously if he tells him we never had ambition to do something or direction, hey, you want to try this out, what do you expect him to do? Just jump on board and say, I'm about this life? So that same girl pulled up on him, and she was like, are you really about this life, or are you just here to be here? Something along those lines, and it threw him off. The entire time he thought about it later, in the episode, he met this cool receptionist, and she was like, hey, you're here? Hey, how you doing? And he's always pretty cute. This seems a pretty cool place to be. And he learns of how things work there. So he was at first like, I don't understand. So it turned out that guy earlier, his name is Sengoku, and what he did for him basically was, he was like, look, if you're here, you might as well enjoy your time, take this seriously. So he told him how to fix his posture. He said, look, change your posture, feel better, more confident in yourself. If you dance, you have to feel more confident in yourself and be around beautiful women. You want that, right? So, give it a try. Fujita's like, I'm not even about that, bro. I don't want to do any of that. I'm just here to, I guess, see the scenery, something along those lines, right? So, the lesson's over and whatever. And it's just, I feel like it's hard on him. He doesn't know if it's something he really wants to take seriously. And he learns, okay, what they learn here is ballroom dancing. And that same girl from earlier, what she wants to do is become a pro at, ballroom dancing, aka social dancing. And then he realizes what the teacher was saying earlier was basically to her that, look, out of all the things you can do, you chose this. Why? She doesn't get it. But of course, as a teacher, and some teachers be in these streets, they don't really get what you want to do, your ambition. They just see it as, we don't agree with it, do something else, do something practical, profitable, etc., right? So it's time for him to make a decision because the same receptionist lady is saying, okay, Fujita, what do you want to do? You've been here, so do you want to continue? Do you not want to dance at all? Like, what do you want to do? Because you get good, you go to competitions and win prizes. Yeah. He's really looking like, okay, I got to give an answer, but is this what I want? And for some strange reason, instead of answering the question right then and there, he just ran for it. So obviously, you could imply that maybe he's not used to the pressure of making a decision, especially one big as this, or maybe he didn't know really what to say that could be a win for him, right? So he comes home really late. His father's like, yo, what happened? Teacher told me everything. Like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying, think about stuff. Haha. And for some reason, he's still thinking about the girl said earlier. Why are you even here in the first place? Here to be some perv or something, or you actually want to dance? Something along those lines. And I was like, okay, so this character actually can think. I like that a lot. So he thought about it, and it turns out after he took this nice clean shower, he's like, I gotta think, what do I want to do? That same receptionist lady, she gave him, or actually she slipped in his bag, a CD and put a note on it saying, hey, you should totally watch this. And what he saw was greatness. Basically, it was Sengoku in a dancing competition. And he said the entire time it was just sensational, got him sweating. And the vibe it gave off was from every dancer, look at me, yeah, yeah. And he felt inspired, like, I want to do something like this. I can do this, for real, for real. So, he thought about it. He go back to that same dancing place. And we told Sengoku was, look, I want to dance. I want to be as good as you because you inspired me. So I was sitting here like, he actually said it. But as he said that out loud, for some reason he was thinking like, yo, why did I say that? What's going on with me? But then remember, if you take dancing lessons, you have to pay, right? He obviously looked at the prices early and he was like, I can't afford this. He's not gonna burden his dad with, hey, pay this for me because I want to dance. No. So he was saying, you know what I would do? Can you just give me more time, like delay the payment? And I'm gonna do is pick up a part-time job, whatever I can to make sure I can do this. Cause I really want to be a pro, just like Sengoku. And Sengoku's like, oh, really now? We can do that for you, because at first the receptionist lady was like, that don't sound right. He says, okay. So obviously you already know what this means. This is a good sign. A character didn't know what he wanted to do. He's finally saying what he wants. And funny thing is, he even noted that he's thinking out loud, but he's not really thinking about it too deeply what he's saying. He's just saying stuff to say stuff in the heat of the moment. So that's actually impressive, to say the least, right? So he sees Sengoku here. He's like, oh, I'm about to learn. I'm about to be lit. But he gave him this random look and he said something like, okay, look, if you're not about this life, leave. So this means he's not playing no games. And he starts him off with this thing called box. And even the receptionist lady, I think her name is Tamari. Why are you starting off with that? Like she's implying it's something hard. And she even told him that, hey, that's not even fair. You're teaching a beginner something that advanced. If he does something like that, he may quit. But then what Sengoku was saying was, look, he thinks what I do is easy. And that insulted me. So what he about to learn is how hard it is to do what I do. You feel me? So watch. After 20 minutes, he's going to probably leave. So wait on it. It's light work, for real. But turns out, Fujita did not leave at all. He kept doing it. And if you pay attention to it, Fujita was actually about this life. And he was paying attention to, he kept doing it, it seemed like all night. Because what Fujita was imagining, all the way into the morning, he's still doing the box. So even she wanted to like, hey, I'm going to help this man out. And she wanted to dance with him. But the thing is, he was so tired from doing it all night that he basically was about to pass out a couple more seconds. And she's saying, hey, stop playing around. What did I tell you? Never lose form. And Sengoku was like, wait, why are you here still? I thought you'd be home by now. He was like, I was practicing the box all night. It's morning? Wow. So they hit him like, idiot, what are you doing? And it turns out because Fujita was doing it, he had blisters on his feet, didn't realize. And he's like, all right, teach me another move. But turns out Sengoku never thought he'd make it this far or continue, so it caught him off guard. He's like, look, if you're about this life, you better earn this work. And he broke the shoes, so you already know it's getting real in these streets. So as you can tell, this man really has the passion. He's like, look, I really want to dance. Teach me. That right there is the bulk of the whole entire episode. And he gave up the look in his face like, look, I'm really about this life and I can learn. But what the girl was saying earlier, his form needs a little bit of work, but obviously the beginners was impressive. So it's impressive all the stuff he managed to do with just one instruction, one lesson. So this show right here got me lit, bruh. What I like about shows like this, it really does remind you that, look, at the end of the day, if you really want to do something, you'll put that work in. You'll find a way to get what you want. Here's the thing that the episode ended off with. What our boy Fujita said, if I could find one thing that I truly love doing, I know I can change. If that's not motivation, I don't know what is. And it reminds me of kind of one of the reasons I wanted to start making videos. Because I was saying at one point in time, I wanted to do it, but I was kind of like nervous, scared, all that stuff mixed together. But I got to the point I was like, look, I'm tired of all the heads out here saying, you know what, they can't do what they want. What I like about anime like this, if it's relatable and we can all relate to the struggle the character goes through, I think it's sensational. I can truly see myself getting a high rating when it's all said and done. But it all depends on how it ends and how the story progresses. I don't want to know next episode, he out here putting in all this work. We're looking like, how do you get to this high level like this girl was? But we really about to see how this all goes down. So my whole point is, look, when anime is relatable and you can actually enjoy it for what it is and it can inspire you, it did its job, to say the least. I enjoyed every bit of this. Can't wait for the next episode. If you did enjoy, check it out, and then hit me up and tell me how it went down for you, what you learned from it, what you expect going forward. If it's not for you, tell me in the comment section why. And if you did enjoy, you already know what to do. Hit a gear forth on the like button, comment down below, subscribe today if you want to be part of my Straw Hat fleet. Also, share your favorite social medias to help your boy become a better captain. And if you want to back me financially, I got a Patreon, so pull up there, boy. But hey, it's only what you want to do. I'm so happy you stopped by. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.